So a really helpful thing to notice is that the right hand patterns and a lot of the patterns of the compás in Alegrías and Soledad por Bulería are basically identical, simply in different modes. So the compás, the grooves of Soledad por Bulería and Alegrías are identical. Really, they just sound so different because one's in a major key and the other's in Phrygian, right? But the other thing you'll notice is that, for example, one of the most common ways of playing compás in Alegrías is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I take away my left hand, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if we play that same right hand pattern, but with the Por Medio chords, A and B flat, we get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or Por Arriba chords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, major. The same thing with alzapúa, right? I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Por medio. 4, 5, 6. Right, so exact same right hand patterns, exact same structure of the compasses work for Soledad por Bulería in any key and Alegrías in any key. So anything you come up with in terms of llamadas, for example, you might do, let's just say, is a right hand pattern. I don't even quite remember what I did, but it was something like, right? That'll work in either one. So you can kind of recycle your material, but you have to transpose the mode, right? What do I mean by that? It means that rather than doing something like bum, 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 you would do bum, 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 right? It's a descending bass line using the notes that are in the key that we're in. And in this case, descending bass line using the notes in the key that we're in to resolve to the chord we want to resolve to. What's fun about this is that it actually applies to longer stuff as well, to longer phrases. So for example, if in Soledad por Bulería I was doing 7, in Alegrías I could do right, exactly the same thing, but of course the notes are just the notes of the key I'm in, right? So I have to figure out, oh, this for alzapúa and stuff is here. Right? Sometimes you have to poke around to find it. What I do? So with the melodies in the thumb, for example, in Soledad por Bulería, Por Medio, you're generally here and then you've got the melody below it. In Alegrías, you're generally here with the melody below it. Right, so once you get used to sort of finding what the major key analog to your Por Medio thing is, or vice versa, you can really recycle all your material. You can go through all your Alegrías and say, let me now play it in this key, and suddenly you've got all this new material you didn't know you had, and obviously vice versa. And it's not just these two keys, it's any other key. It gets a little trickier when you try to apply it to other keys simply because of the availability of open strings. So for alzapúa and a lot of stuff, we get used to. You might not have that quite as available, you know, in this key, but you might find a way to do it, or at least something that phrases exactly the same way. And the right hand patterns very much as far as the your rasgueado, anything that works in Alegrías, right? Or even, doesn't matter what key you're in, the right hand patterns if you're in Soledad por Bulería or Alegrías will travel.